The Pennies and Pennies, man. We're here with another episode with another great guest, man. Introduce yourself, man.
I go by the name DJ Icy. You know what it is. Icy Effect.
Hell yeah. Before we get into the interview, right, I want to ask one question real quick. How did you come up with DJ Icy?
Man, it's crazy. Like, me and my partner was like trying to figure out a DJ name before I even became a DJ. Cause like, I was like, what is my name gonna be if I even really start DJing? And he was like, man, at first it was DJ Aero, cause shit, my government name is part of my government name. I was like, nah, Aero. Then you think I'm saying Arrow? Like, I don't like that. So I was like, damn, I'm gonna bust out my teeth. Then I'm gonna name myself DJ Icy.
That's hard.
So it just came up with like that.
Hell yeah, that's hard though. That's hard. Tell us a little about yourself and where you from.
So I'm from Sacramento. I grew up in like the South area. I went to Valley High all 4 years, man. Yeah, bro, I went to Valley High all 4 years. I did sports, played sports, football.
Let's get a little deeper, man. Like, Tell us about yourself, man. Like,
just a little more about me type shit?
Yeah, tell us a little more about you, because at the end of the day, you know, that's what we want to pinpoint, right? We want to pinpoint
sure.
you. We want the audience to know who you are. Who's DJ Icy, you feel me?
Well, other than the DJing, man, like, I'm all into sports, man. I used to love playing basketball. Like, I used to think I'm gonna go pro or something, man. Try to play. Like I was talking to brother right here. Like, I was gonna do an AAU, playing all 4 years of high school, and like just trying to make it somewhere, and like trying to have a career path in what I'm gonna do after high school. So I went to like the school route, went to some college, dropped out of college, and I became working at like the warehouse, doing warehouse work for a whole time, but just trying to figure out where I'm gonna go with this life, what career path I'm gonna take.
Yeah, okay. So getting into DJing, right?
Yeah.
Like, when did that start for you?
So into that, man, like I said, like into the career path where I'm gonna go. So like at one point in time, it was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I picked up a random job, and I was being a security guard downtown Sacramento for a bar. And once I did that, I was like, every night I was like watching the DJs every night. Like, I didn't have no idea I was gonna be a DJ. No, like I'm into music, but I didn't know I was gonna be a DJ or anything like that.
Yeah.
So just every night my job was to stand next to the DJ booth, make sure like drunk people don't come up to the DJ booth, like irritate the DJ or anything like that. So like I just stand next to the DJ every night watching what they did. I recorded it and like just took it back home, and like eventually bought a DJ board, just like implanted what I seen every day, and just did it by myself. Bro.
That's important. You know, I be reading a lot, bro. Just talk about emulation, right? You know, being able to, you know, just watch something and emulate it. You know, we even the greatest people have done that. They've taken something, you know what I mean, and tweaked it and made it better. You know what I'm saying? And that's a remarkable gift that you had. The answer for your greatness and your success was right in front of you the whole time.
Right,
bro.
and what I was talking to my brother was about, like, I didn't even know I was going to take this path, but God put me in a room where he had already a plan for me that I didn't know about, that made me into like a successful DJ that I am. Like, I definitely had people that helped me, guide me, as in like one of the radio DJs, DJ Oasis, shout out to him. He put me in a lot of rooms in different positions to become a DJ, and taught me little things, little tips and everything, and allowed me to give me that first, my first gig. It was inside of a club environment, so like I kind of really had like a little one up, but like I grinded for it though, you know. So like I started out with my mentor was a big time DJ, and he put me in doors that like other DJs would have to work hard for, but he put me into his room because I feel like he believed in it, and it took me somewhere for sure.
Okay.
We also want to talk about, right, who was your biggest musical influences growing up?
It was like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne for sure.
Why would you say Lil Wayne though? Like what did Lil Wayne, you know, what was it about?
It was I think it was his grind, like even today I heard like saying if he did a versus somebody, I mean he wouldn't do a versus somebody because he don't think nobody's better than him. And like this his craft and workmanship that he put into everything he did was like nobody can touch him, like he's unstoppable for real.
Since the beginning of this interview, right, I was driving here and I had a question in my head. I was thinking, right, because I like to think about questions when we have guests, right? How important is it to have a DJ name? Like, do you feel like it's like let's say like a producer, like, you know, they'd be like whoop whoop on the beat. Like how how do you think that impacts you? Like
having a DJ name?
Yeah, like do you feel like it's big, or is it just like I don't care whatever it's gonna be?
No, I think it's big. Other than a face, you gotta have a name too. So it's like, you know, if nobody can recognize who you are, they know by the name, or like oh, what's the name again, or something, or like they can know you by face or the name. But like when you have a name that probably like stick out, it probably rings a bell. Like it brings more light to you. That's what I believe and think. So, and when I say DJ ICCY, I feel like the look with the name combined, it makes it all into one.
So when you got into DJ, and you were telling us earlier, right, how you were security, and you would just watch the dude DJing. Is it like, how did you know that it was that though? Was it just like, oh, I'm finna get into this because this is cool to make money, or was it like, damn, like this?
Fun.
Yeah, okay.
I had fun doing it. Like it was more so. Even now, so I have so much fun no matter what event it is. It could be to the lowest event to the highest event. Like I treat every event like it's a big opportunity, and it's something like I just love to do it.
Yeah.
And like I didn't know. Like I just like, man. Yeah, like I said, like I didn't know.
Yeah, it's just something that just happened for you.
Yeah.
It's crazy because, like I said, the answer just right in front of you. You feel what I'm saying? And look how you doing
it. And like the
now.
money, it's gonna come with it, you know. But it's just like I enjoy what I do for real.
Yeah. Okay. Man, that's hella dope. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but to add on, I just thought about it. To add on to more of the question, you realize DJs control the whole room. So it's like you're controlling people's either feelings, like them, like what are they gonna do, and it's like, to have that power for a whole group of people you don't know, and to make them feel good, feel with music is different.
So let me ask you this: like, you capitalizing on that feeling, right? To get people, get the energy going. That's, you know, you are the most important person in the room. You feel me? When you first started, how was your feelings, bro? Like, how'd you get into, like, you know, were you nervous? What was it?
I'm actually nervous every time.
Okay.
I could do 100 gigs back to back. I'm nervous every time, shaking every time, because it's like you don't know what the outcome's gonna be. You don't know if they're gonna like your music or what. But it's like that's why you have to go off your crowd and like really engage and know what like the environment you're dealing with.
Yeah. So, you know, we all not pros when we first start this shit, right? Sometimes shit go trial and tribulation. Is there any times where like you got to a place and you're getting ready to set up and then like something go wrong, and then now you got to figure it out and adjust?
For sure. We'll say we had an opening event with me, Benicia. I didn't have a cord for the board they were using. Yeah. So I had to basically use another DJ's computer to get her music going and do her whole set, not on my things or not on my computer or anything else. So when you're using somebody else's like equipment or like computer, it's like it's adapted to their use. Like, so you have to find stuff, or like if they don't have that music you need or anything like that. So it's hard to adapt to different DJ setup to accommodate yours, if that makes sense. So yeah.
So you talk about, you know, the importance, how Quentin said, being the importance of the crowd. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shit, that's been a few times I've been in there, you know, you playing some shit.
Yeah.
And I know, like, they be like, oh shit, and you gotta know, like, what they, you know, you gotta know how to read the crowd, because you gotta know, like, but they not feeling that shit. So you gotta hurry up and mix it out to another song, whatever the case may be. So how do you juggle that though? Like, I know you see the crowd, obviously, right? So do you come in every day with a list, or you just be like, shit, I'm gonna play what I want to? Like, how do you?
You know, I'm glad you said that. So I feel like there's different DJs in what they do. I heard DJs that play the same thing everywhere they go, and I heard DJs that come on the fly and just go based off of the crowd, what it looks like, and how the DJ feeling, and how you want to get them engaging. I go based off how I want to get them engaged, and I don't walk in with knowing what I'm gonna play. none of that. I like, say if I'm going first, I'm gonna set a vibe, obviously, but yeah, I don't go in knowing what I'm gonna play or anything like that. But I'm pretty sure that there's other DJs that have a set playlist that works for anywhere they go. But it's just the fact that I don't like going somewhere where somebody's coming to see me and I just played that song yesterday, like back to back, or like I'm playing the same set list everywhere I go. I don't like the people to see me and playing the same shit, you know. So
you think with like when you walk in the room, right?
Yeah.
And you know, you're getting ready to play the music for the people, and set the tone. just getting their response, like how important is that? Like how do you even grasp their attention? You know, how do you know like, oh damn, like brother playing too much Drake, or you know what I mean, he playing too much of this, we don't like this. Like how do you know what they like?
I would say like off the movement, and like are they engaging with themselves? Like are they like just sitting down? Are they at the bars? Are they dancing? Like how many people are dancing?
Yeah.
You know, like does people even like this song? Yeah. Is it trending right now? There's a lot of like factors that go into it to even know that.
So you pretty much got to do your homework too, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
So like how long? Like how does that work? Like do you spend your time listening to like new albums that come out all the time?
Definitely,
all the new artists, upcoming artists and stuff.
Yeah, but like people say how I listen to the future album and stuff like that. When albums drop, I kind of listen to it like last minute of it to let the hype die down and see what really is working, because let the audience hear the music first. Then who is playing are they playing this song more? Do they like this song more? If I'm listening to it at the same time as y'all, I'm really not gonna know like if y'all really like it or not. If that makes sense, you get what I'm saying?
You just pretty much reacting off of what they like.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? I get what you're saying.
It's like a survey. I'm giving y'all listen to this music, and y'all give me the feedback from it. Yeah. So
when you first started, right? I remember you telling me your mentor, you know, he got you on, right?
Yeah.
Was it a paid gig?
Nothing. I wasn't paid for anything for like almost a year or two.
Okay, so you would give.
I was doing everything for free.
Yeah, you know that's important though. People don't understand that. You know, the importance of you know, building yourself and your resume. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what I wanted.
And a lot of us, you know, a lot of people want that instant. Oh, I need to make a buck fast, you know, but you miss the importance of putting your love in it, you know what I mean? And also, too, figuring out if this is even something that you really want to do, you know, without the money. Because, you know, just think about it, bro. Once you attach that dollar bill to it, it changes the connotation of things. It does. So it's like, if I can go into it with my love and a different passion and a different why, you know, and continue to do it, and then the money just gonna come. That's just what happens.
It's
you
just
know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like I have a whole during the grind of that, I have a whole year. Like I was saying, I was recording the DJ, looking at the DJ, what's he doing, taking all that back. And I have a whole phone that I keep purposely, because I have a whole year of constant video of me going home, hours of the day, just popping it up, DJing, stopping it, listening to my mix. I'm critiquing myself through the whole time, and like to better myself in that. Like this DJ career that I'm on, like I feel like I'm so passionate about it because it's really what the grind that made me do it. Yeah. And what took me to where I'm at now, the networking and everything. Like I did the footwork for this. Yeah. You know, I for sure had, like I said, mentors and people other DJs that gave me different tips and helped me out there and here, but they didn't do the feet work for me. Yeah. If I didn't do the feet work, I wouldn't be DJ ICCY or where I'm at to this day.
Oh no, and that's real, bro. You wouldn't be sitting here. You know, a lot of motherfuckers can tell you, it's like change, right? Change is something that you can only do for yourself, you know. And a lot of motherfuckers can tell you and give you all the sauce, but if you don't get up and do it yourself and plant them seeds, you won't be sitting right here like DJ ICCY for real.
And what actually gave me that outlook on it too, and what made me really notice that was like, when I was coming up as a DJ, I was DJ at District 30. You remember District 30? It closed down, and they new owners and everything. So once that happened, like I wasn't DJing there every Saturday no more and everything like that. So like my career like was on a standstill when other DJs was still getting booked other places or anything like that. Like I wasn't known like that yet at that time. So I had to do the footwork to if I was going to continue to do this, or do a 9 to 5. And I was doing a 9 to 5 when District 30 closed down. Yeah. I said, now I'm gonna take my career route and stop doing 9 to 5 and pursue what I want to do and put life into myself. So that's what I did, and just like I said, I did the grind, did the footwork and the networking, and it took me to where I'm at.
Yeah, and you know that's like taking a risk. We can kind of equate that to taking a risk. You know, jumping off the porch. You got faced with in your lifetime an opportunity, right? That the same type of people get faced with, brother. I'm hearing so many things. When you were a security guard, instead of like other security guards sitting there wasting their time, not soaking up the game, you soaked up the game. That tells me something about yourself. And also too, like you just said, I'm working on my craft. You feel what I'm saying? Like you were faced with an opportunity where, or a situation where it's like I can jump back into this 9 to 5 and live that same life. You know what I mean? You know what that comes with. But when you jump into the curiosity, you kind of go back to this childlike mindset, you know what I mean? Because you don't know what's going to happen, you know what I mean? And you get curious, right? So you jumping into the DJing at that point and choosing that also tell me something about yourself. You're not afraid, you feel what I'm saying, to progress yourself. You know, you're going to bet on yourself. But we need more people like you, bro, for real, because that's important. We need more people who believe in themselves and have faith, you know what I mean, and trust themselves enough to be like, man, you know, I'm gonna just do this instead, you know what I mean? I already know what that is gonna be, and look at how you became successful off of it. You feel what I'm saying? Because imagine if you didn't do it and you went the other way, you'd be 1 foot in and the other out, or you'd be thinking like,
or like a bedroom DJ. That's what it's called. Like when you don't.
Come on now, I used to work with this dude. I ain't even trying to put his name out. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, God bless, but it's just like it was just like that. You know what I mean? He was 9 to 5, and then he was DJing somewhere else. You know what I mean? It don't. You know, you gotta go hard in. Nothing wrong with you doing both. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But sometimes when it comes to your dream and it's in front of you, you faced with that decision. That's a tough decision, and people will crumble.
For sure. And not knowing like what you have to, like, you're taking care of, like bills, kids, you know. And like I just believed that I was gonna do something and make it.
No, that's real. That's real. Footwork. All right, so you talked about how you've been putting the footwork in. You know, you did all the work. Can you tell me how you did it though? Like, how did you build your name in the city? Like, what was the blueprint that you can give for the next person that's trying to be like you?
Well, how I did it was more so, it's all about really about content. Like, even if you're not, like, say, it's really about all the content. Like, putting yourself out there, doing the videos, like, you working with this person, you networking this person, like, you gotta get yourself out. Like, it's all about really the social media really nowadays, and really the networking too. It's like about who you know too, especially in the music industry. So like, you know, that person can connect you with this person, and that's kind of how it went the whole time.
No, I feel you. So there's different type of crowds that you obviously have to DJ for, right? Like, obviously, for example, like there's the Latin crowd, there's the hip hop crowd, et cetera, et cetera. What's your favorite type of crowd to perform for?
A mixture of everybody. Like, everybody loves like music for real. Like, you know, if you can cater to every genre in one room, like that's like the ultimate thing. You know, never really box yourself in of like really like sticking to one genre or anything like that. But like really, I like to cater to all of them. But like I really like to hype people up, so I would say like hip hop music though.
Okay. So what are some like well, let's start this question over. I can edit that out. It's no big deal. So now I want to move on to some of the current things that you're doing. I see that tomorrow actually you're about to open up for Babyface Ray and 42 Doug. Congratulations, bro! Like, that's big. Like, for real. I slapped them heavily. So
nah, man.
You know, you being in the room right, you know, next to them. You know what I mean? Within arm's reach and networking. That's important. You know what I mean? So how you feel about that, bro?
Man, it's a crazy feeling, but every opportunity I take that with great honor, for real. But it's really like Lanicia, she put me in the rooms for it, and like, you know, like, that's my dog for life. And man, like, anything that she's a part of or she thinks of me like I say we a crazy deal for the DJ and an artist. Crazy duo to watch for to come up, for real.
And her name is what again?
Lanicia.
Lanicia?
Perfect.
Lanicia. Okay, shout out Lanicia. And real quick, let's just go ahead and dive into her real fast. Like, how did y'all meet?
Really, like I said, I was doing a network. I was reaching out to all different type of artists. Like, you know, like, give me a chance. Like, here's a mix. Here's like some of my mix. Like, I work with this person. Like, I'm booked all the time for this club. And like, it was more so, it's like I hit her a DM probably like maybe, I don't even know what time, but it was like maybe like year or 2 years ago. And she randomly hit me, was like, I need a DJ, pull up. And I just, all right, I'm on the way. Like, every time it's like that too. Like, any opportunity I get, I'm responding like that. Like, I'm on the way, I'm doing it. I'm like, it don't matter what it is, because like, you know, like, I feel like if you're thinking about me and like in that DJ aspect, like, I want to evolve and cater to help everybody with it, you know?
No, that's interesting, bro. That's interesting. So, you said, you know, whenever the first time you called her, or she called you, she said, I need a DJ. You pulled up instantly. So I'm guessing, you know, because she, you know, she's still fucking with you.
No, for sure. And our first thing was in front of a big crowd in San Francisco.
Oh shit!
It was a big stage performance too. And it was like, you know, like, we didn't rehearse nothing. you know, I've been listening to her music, but like to organically already have like a set, like we've been working with each other, know each other's cues, and like it was just all natural.
Yeah.
And when it's like that, like you're gonna go far with it. Like to this day, like we be rehearsing in a little bit here and there, but like any gig we get, it's just off like feeling, off everything, and like it goes great every time.
And imagine if you would have never hit her up. Imagine if when she called you, you was like, no. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You procrastinated, you was being lazy, and you made the biggest thing, you made an excuse.
Yeah.
But you didn't do that. So that tell me another thing about yourself, brother. You feel what I'm saying? You said you made a lot of good gems that people need to take into consideration. Whenever anybody call me, I take that opportunity. You feel what I'm saying? Because you don't know what that seed that you're planting, right? Is going to sprout until later on.
Exactly.
Key thing with Anicia.
Yeah.
You hit her up, and then now, later on in life, she calling you to open up for 42 Doug and you know what I mean, Babyface. You feel what I'm saying? So come on,
and randomly too, you know, it'd just be the random calls. Like I would have never thought. Like I was in my living room, man, about to make something to eat, and I get a call. It's like, oh yeah, we got this coming up. I need you ready. 2 days. All right, I'm good. I'm ready. Let's do it. It's all the time like that, you know. Like I feel like I stay prepared, so I ain't gotta get ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for the people who are trying to get into the craft just like you, right, DJing, what's some of the obstacles, the biggest obstacles you think you face when it comes to this DJing game?
Man, so what I learned too, it's a lot of industry politics. Like I try to stay out of like the little all that stuff, like this promoter not like this promoter, or like this DJ not messing with this DJ, you know. Man, like I try to stay out of that for real. But like that's one of the obstacles that I didn't know about coming into it, and I don't have a problem with none of it or nobody. I'll take opportunities from anybody, you know. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Man, like it's crazy to even think like that when other bigger cities is like combining together and doing stuff together, and it's all fun everywhere you go. But out here, it's like, you know, it's limited to that. Yeah. Limited to where you can go or where you can DJ at, or can you mess with this group of people or something like that. You know,
it's territorial like that in the DJ game.
I wouldn't say like not too much, but like say if this group of DJs or this group of promoter and DJs is like doing their own thing, they're not gonna collab because they better off doing it by themselves, or is there some other stuff that happened prior that's deeper to it. Yeah. I don't know. I still don't know too much about what goes on too much, but I just notice what I see.
Yeah, no, and that's good to know, and also too, like, to stay. That's a good trap to stay out of. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I ain't trying to be here for nobody else's agenda and feelings and emotions. I'm here for what I got going on. Our focus. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people can get lost in the gossip and all that other bullshit. But that's a trap.
Yeah, but you also have like owners like that don't like that type of demographic or that type of music being played all the time. So that would stops like other DJs, or maybe black DJs, Latin DJs, or no matter what kind of DJ you are. Like it limits because what they're trying to limit. You know.
That's interesting, but why would the owner, like, you know, like hip hop, right? You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes I feel like if we had more, let's say, like if we had more ESTG type style. Don't get me wrong. Like that's a very rough energy. You know what I mean? But man, that's an energy that.
So like example, like Houston's a crazy place.
Okay. For
the club scene, the music scene, you know, like it's way. I feel like it's better in a way because like.
Well, what we were talking about was as far as like, you know, just the type of music, like the ESTG. You know, you were saying something about Houston. Maybe it was along like the
well,
style.
majority out here, I see they limit that because they don't like the like I said, the crowd, like the energy it brings. It brings all toughness and like everybody turned up. Like, you know, that's why when say like something happens in the club, they fighting or something, they switch the song or like they tone it down to some slow music because like it sets the vibe and the tone of the club. Yeah. And the people feel that energy.
No, that's true. You know, vibrations. You know what I mean? I guess what you're playing, right? Is really gonna affect your subconscious. You know what I mean? The mindset and the mood. You know, you get in the club and you talking about shoot this nigga. You know what I mean? Exactly. You step on my
and it'd be like, you know, like what if, you know, and a lot of clubs like to want, like I said, the whole all genders. Not all gender. I'm saying genres. Yeah, and like all types of people to come in there, not just like they playing ESTG or like say anybody, and you got only one demographic in there. You know, they probably want everybody, but like they try to limit to really who's like spending money nowadays.
I see.
Yeah.
So, brother, how important is social media for DJs? Like, you know, marketing and all that stuff.
I feel like that's very important because other than doing your gigs, people coming out to see you.
Yeah.
You know, they want to see what like mixes you playing, what mixes you can put together, and that's like crazy on TikTok right now too. Like mashups and mixes, combining one song with another song, hear how it sound together. Like that's like really the big play right now. All social media is good social media.
You ever been to like a DJ battle or anything like that?
Closest thing I've been to something like that was at in LA. It's called NAM. It just it's a thing for like all music artists for real. Like no matter what you play, all music, anything. And they had like a DJ center. All the DJs from all around the world really go there, and they had like a little battle, but like it wasn't like a real big DJ battle. I seen one just recently, like probably like 2 days ago in Houston. I watched it online, but like that's where they do all that stuff at in Houston, Atlanta. Yeah, they be doing that out there for real.
No, that's dope, bro.
They should do something out here. I just brought that up with one of my other homie, DJ Shani Sean.
I don't know why when I think of when I ask.
I think people would come see that.
Yeah, no, I think they would too. Yeah. And I think a good idea would be like, have you ever seen the movie Juice? Obviously, like,
yeah.
You know how like when they all was in there and they was doing the DJ shit, like that. Yeah. I think that shit is hard. Yeah. They had people turn around the DJ. You know what I mean? So you know maybe still a idea like that from back in the day.
For sure.
Hopefully niggas ain't out there doing what was going on, but
exactly.
Okay. So let's ask this, brother. So I just want to move on to it. What does success mean to you now compared to when you first started into the game? Because obviously, like when you first started, you had a certain vision of what success looked like DJing, and now that you're more seasoned into it, like what does success mean now to you?
Well, how I see myself, I feel like I still have the same vision, but like how I look at like how DJ Mustard became a DJ and like where he at his DJ point. Like people come to see him DJ, not like he had a stadium performance, arena performance where they come to see DJ Mustard DJ. Like it's different from seeing an artist perform their music than a DJ playing other artists' music. So like you have to have some type of level of success to come see that person like just plays other people's music. You're coming to see him, you know? If that makes sense.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself in this whole DJing thing, bro? Like, what's the vision? I like to, I read this thing one time where it's that begin with the end in mind, right? Yeah. And pretty much what that means is like, just visualization, Here's a metaphor. They were saying like, picture yourself at your deathbed, right?
Yeah.
And how would you want your family, friends, co-workers, whatever, you know what I mean? You've already accomplished everything that you have that vision, right? But how would you want people to see you, you know what I mean? Talk about you, you know what I mean? If you can see it from the end, you know what I mean?
That's a good question. So I would say like this. I would say it's like what I'm about to say is like a good and bad thing, I feel like. So like, I don't have a vision because I don't know where it could really take me, but I do. Because I look at other big DJs as in like, I am DJ Fresh, that's Chris Brown's DJ. He going world tours with him and playing football stadiums and everything. It's like I watch his whole like set and everything, like it's A1 all the time.
Yeah.
Then I watch DJ Mustard, like DJ Mustard's in stadiums too, like the crowds turn, like when you hear his name, his tags, or everything, like everybody know who that is.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just want everybody to know who I am, really.
Yeah, if you had an artist, right, to hit you up right now, if they hit you up and was like, I want you to come on tour, I want you to be my DJ for the whole thing, who would it be?
Yeah. Who would it be? That would go on tour it? Damn, man, that's a good ass question. I probably have to fuck with Lil Baby, probably.
Lil Baby?
Yeah.
Okay, why Lil Baby?
Man, just the energy that he brings on his performances, like it'd be hard.
Yeah. Okay. Well, shit, brother. I'm not gonna keep you too much longer. You feel what I'm saying? You answered a lot of questions, bro, and honestly, you gave a lot of great insight and a lot of game for not even just younger people, but just anybody that is in this realm. You feel what I'm saying? Of what you're doing. We get to see some of the things that you have to go through as DJ, IC DJing, but also the beautiful sides of it, and what you're striving for. You feel what I'm saying? one thing that we like to do here on Pennies to Plenty, we like to ask 3 questions usually at the end, bro. And that's, if you have to give 3 things, to the youth or just anybody watching on the platform, right, as far as success, because we view you as a successful person, what would you give them? What's the 3 things that you would give them that is a key to success?
Don't give up on yourself. Like, all you have at the end of the day in this world is yourself. All the thoughts, all the things that you're going through, it's like nobody else is gonna get you out of those but yourself. So it's like, to this day, I think of that same thing, because like all the things that I still go through, all the things the other person, you don't know who's going through anything, but just don't give up on yourself for real. Okay.
And then what about number 2?
I would say consistency. Like, whatever you want to do in life, stay consistent at it. People see it. People probably want to do the same things you doing. Like, never give up on anything that you're trying to achieve.
Okay, so never give up. We got consistency. And then number 3 to end it all.
I would say I don't know if this is tied into whatever it is, but really believe in yourself.
Faith.
Yeah, faith.
Okay.
Yeah, believe in yourself, yeah.
No, that's important. All 3 of those are important, what I mean? Especially the faith part, I just want to piggyback on that real quick, because when it comes to faith, obviously, like, we believe in God, but we have to have faith in the process, faith in what we're doing, belief in the fact that we're eliminating doubt. You get what I'm saying? Knowing, like, you jumped off, I say jump off the porch, but how you had that split decision of going 9 to 5 or continuing DJing, that's faith right there when you continue DJing. You feel what I'm saying? That's a real example of that. And look how even more of an example of a testimony is what you're doing right now. Now you're opening up for 42 Doug and, like I said, Babyface. So I love all 3 of those, bro, and I want y'all to really, really, really pay attention to this man, like, for real, and everything that he's saying. He's going to be really successful, and not he is going to be successful, or not he's going to be successful, but he's already successful, for real. And the reason why DJ ICCY is even sitting right here and got this far is because of everything that he done spit on this interview.
Appreciate that.
But yeah, man, we probably going to wrap it up, man. We really appreciate you here at Pennies to Plenty.
And you say, I got one thing to say.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, me becoming a DJ, I didn't know that I was going to be a DJ or anything. I feel like God has different pathways for each and everybody. Like, He has different pathways, and somebody. So you can add that out.
No. Go ahead. We can do it again.
All right.
No, so you say you got something. Oh, we're gonna do it again. So real quick, before we end the interview, before we wrap everything up, brother, you said you had something to say.
Yeah. So, I feel like God has different pathways for everybody, and I didn't know I was gonna become a DJ. I didn't know this was gonna be my career. Like, He had something else planned for me that I thought I had already planned for myself. So never go like against anything or like say, nah, like you failed at it. Like, nah, God always have a plan for you, and He's going to put you in the right path, right rooms, and right everything to put you to be successful and strive.
Yeah, so see, y'all hear that live and direct from DJ ICCY himself, man. We wish you all success, brother.
Appreciate it.
From Pennies to Plenty to the community that we have behind you, we support you, brother, and everything that you have going on, and we appreciate you for stopping by, brother.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
It's good.